firstly, a few words about your organization, what you're doing right now, and how does this win feel?
Hi, my name is Archana Purohit. I am right now the CEO for eYantra Industries. We are a B2B corporate gifting and merchandising company into operations since 2000, so it's 20 years plus. I have been part of this organization and leading as CEO for the last 2 years. And in these 2 years, we have largely worked towards driving online brand stores, because the last 2 years post pandemic have all been about hybrid, people working from home. So we are working and making gifting personal again and reachable to people again. And corporates have a lot of spends for their employees which were unutilized for a very long period. We make that spend also personal, so that employees can go and choose their own gifting through the online brand stores.
How does this win feel?
So this feels great. In fact, corporate gifting is a very underrated industry in India. It is very fragmented. So this win is not alone for me. This win, I feel, is like for my entire team, or rather the entire industry, because corporate gifting, brand stores, lot of companies and corporates do it, but we are trying to streamline the entire efforts, make it more industry focused, give shape to this segment, add technology to it, improve customer retention and experience. It's not buying in bulk and dumping it on the customer. It is basically building that experience right to the last mile, last knot delivery. And this win basically validates all the work that we are doing, and we look forward to do more.
Great to hear that. My first question to you is e-commerce is still the go-to place for the retailers as far as growth prospects are concerned. But lately, social commerce has come up as the next thing. In your opinion, how do you see the retailers growing as far as social commerce is concerned?
So, with retail and e-commerce and social commerce, I feel there is a very thin line, because we did kind of a survey as to asking people what they would want to gift. And eventually, if given a good choice, a good competitive pricing, easy availability, personalization, 8 out of 10 people thought that they would kind of go for something that is social, ecological, more sustainable kind of a thing. And coming to e-commerce, the only reason the e-commerce part wins is because of the pricing. So eventually, when social commerce will also optimize, get more customers, get more buyers, the unit economics will start working in the favor. And that would again pitch both of them to the same level and bring social or ecological or eco-related products, sustainable products also part of the mainstream. And that distinction, I think, would eventually fade away.
Tech has included almost every field there is at the moment. Same goes for retailers. How do you see retailers adopting technology to make shopping experience more seamless, great online or offline?
So, one thing that is very important that tech does is it helps you understand, track data, people behavior over different points. How somebody would react to a particular ad, or how somebody would react to a particular offer, or the frequency of buying a particular product. If you have the tech enabled and if you have the data, most importantly, you can customize and you can personalize each experience in the buyer or user's journey. So that is very, very important, and it also helps not only just improving the user journey or customer life cycle, it also helps us develop better products, create better giveaways or better product bundling for that matter. So this definitely adds on to the entire user experience. And in the end, I think it's consumerism that wins. People like what they are buying, and they are buying the right things, and they will buy more. And that's how the entire industry and economy works.
Last question. We are living in an era where consumer is getting more and more everything. That includes the exceptionally price conscious, right? In that scenario, so in this scenario, how are retailers facing or handling, if I say so, the pressure of let's say pricing? How retailers handle it?
So, you kind of touched a point that's like very painful for me. So, very, very aware customers, especially about pricing, is not a very, very, happy or delightful thing for us as, a company which is kind of in between the manufacturers and the consumers, to be very honest. So, platforms like Amazon, for example, they're like the biggest price breakers. Then there are a lot of people who procure in bulk and then kind of slash the rates. Lot of e-commerce platforms, will reduce the prices to increase their turnover or sometimes consumption. So that definitely is it's a deterrent. It's not a very happy thing. But I think it is adversity like this that kind of brings in innovation. If you remember during COVID, the masks were so expensive. The sanitizers were very expensive. Like pre-COVID, like a sanitizer was something, a very high-profile person would kind of have it. Now you kind of see it everywhere. It was a niche. It was, and from niche now it's a necessity. And every person will like have a dump of sanitizer. They'll not even look at it again, and the prices have gone down. So I think pricing, innovation, kind of go together. So when the prices rise or the prices become more competitive, there is something waiting on the edge to be innovated that will help the retailers improve their profitability. So even if you see, anything that was probably headphones and speakers before boat, we could never imagine that India would manufacture something like this. And now we have like 10 companies who are manufacturing probably better earpods or headphones than anywhere in the world. And the pricing is low, and the pricing is low because that's their manufacturing cost, marketing cost. Even after that, the pricing is low. It's not because the quality is substandard, it's because they have turned around the manufacturing process. So that hopefully answers it.
So, one small follow-up.
Yeah.
How does this price consciousness translate into added costs for retailers in terms of customer acquisition?
So, see, added knowledge, awareness of the customer definitely will have you to market your product better. It will increase your R&D cost initially, so that you can create better products, create a differentiating factor for yourself. And thirdly and most importantly, you will have to really work hard to retain your customer. You can make that one sale, but to make that person come again, there's going to be a lot of remarketing, retargeting that you would have to do. So largely I think it will be the marketing cost, it would be the R&D cost, two things that retailers would have to really invest in. And also supplier and logistics, with larger companies coming in, taking over that cost, is also kind of a helping hand.
Alright, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you. Pleasure's mine.